Right, so we've gotten to the point of me watching the video and taking everything that I wanted from it, and now I've gone, okay, that's a great idea, excellent, cool, thanks for getting me started, and now I'm just going to do my own thing as is my way. I thought it'd be nice to have a bit of lace coming out the side. I've just chosen this cream coloured lace ribbon, and I am just going to put a nice fat drizzle of glue along the edge of the page. Cut it to size very carefully. Now, if you have one of those fancy ribbon cutters, you know, with the heated wire that cuts the ribbon so it doesn't fray, this is your moment to shine. Use that. I don't. So what I do is I just put a little dab of glue right along the edge of the ribbon. And when that dries, it kind of goes hard and it stops it from fraying along the edges. I sort of squish it in with my fingers as well. I want to ink around the edges of my entire little booklet. I'm even going along the creases between the pages. I've grabbed a very small paper doily and I've cut it in half. And what I'm going to do now is fold it in half again. So fold the half doily in half. So I sort of have this quarter doily shape. And I am going to stick this to the bottom of this page, but I'm only going to stick the side here and a little bit of glue on the bottom to make a little tuck spot. And because I've got a whole half doily, which instead of cutting it, I've just folded it in half. So when I get to the back of that page, I will have a little tuck spot on this side as well. Now, if you have used single-sided paper, this page here will be blank. So at this point, before you continue, you might want to get a piece of 3x4 paper that coordinates with your booklet and stick it onto this side so that you've got a nice background. I'm just going to quickly ink around my edges of the doily. And then what I will do is just put a very thin line of glue on the straight part, tiny bit along the crease, and I am then lining it up to the edge here. And then if I tip it over and I just put some glue along the straight edge on that side, a little bit more there. So what I have is two little tuck spots. What I want to do is put a little thing in here that I can write on perhaps. This might be perfect. Just grab a little piece of white paper. So this will now pop into that tuck spot here, and I have a little thing that I can write my secret prayers on. I just wanted to put something here, and I have this sticker sheet that was sent to me by Lydia. Thank you so much. And there is this cute little sticker here. It's an envelope and it says joy and there's little hearts on it. I think I'm going to put it right here in that little section there of the doily. There we go, that's kind of cute. I like that. Now on the next page, I'm going to make a little vellum pocket. The video I watched, she actually did a full size vellum pocket on her page, which looked absolutely awesome. I thought I would do something slightly different and just do a half pocket. So I have actually cut my sheet of vellum 3.5 inches by 2.25. Now 3.5 being a little bit wider than your little panel page because we're going to fold it over, and 2.25 being a bit of a random height. You can change that height depending on how big you want your pocket to be. You could actually make it full size. It's up to you. Now what you need to do is score it at 1/4 inch on 3 of the sides. So on 2 of the short sides and 1 of the long sides. So I'm scoring 1/4 inch here. Not the easiest thing to do with vellum. Spin it around 90 degrees. Score at 1/4 inch, 90 degrees again, and score at 1/4 inch. So I have scored 2 sides and a bottom. Snip off the corners and then fold those little side flaps and the bottom flap, and you should have a little pocket that will fit just perfectly. And put some glue along the sides and the bottom and line that up, and there we have a cute little see-through pocket. I have this Bible journaling tip-in, and I believe it was sent to me by Kathy Lamb, and I've been carrying this around for ages waiting for the right moment, and I thought, you know what, this is perfect, because I know it's too long, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it in half, and then I am going to cut this bit off. I'm not even doing anything to it, I'm just sticking it straight into the pocket like this. So there we go, I have perfect. Thank you, Lord. Open it up, I can write all sorts of secret stuff in there. I can then even seal it if I want to, and I can maybe make a list of things I'm especially grateful for. And that can go right into the pocket. Perfect. I have just cut out a little bit of ephemera from a Valentine's set. I've matted that onto just the pink side of one of these papers, and I am just going to stick that in the center, and that's this side done. Right, so for the other side, I actually did these off camera, but I decided to keep these 2 pages here in the center quite simple. I'm leaving this one blank. On the second page here, I have cut out a piece from one of my art supply Bibles, and I have cut it so that Exodus 14:14, the Lord will fight for you, you need only to be still, is actually here. On the next page where I have the little doily tuck spot, I stuck a little sticker here that says pray, and I have cut out, I believe it's Psalm 46, be still and know that I am God. So there you go. So I've got 2 be still verses, which I thought was kind of appropriate, seeing it is becoming the focus verse of my retreat. Whether or not I decided it, whether or not it was my choice, well, there was no choice. It's become my focus verse. What I've also done is I've made up this little mini book, and all I did was cut 2 pieces of paper that is kind of correspondency looking, and folded them both in half, used my Tim Holtz mini attacher stapler to staple the pages together, put a couple of stickers. Look at that. I opened my sticker book and the first thing I see is be still. You know, it's just totally not my choice this time around. I'm being told this is your focus verse or your focus words. You have 2 focus words this retreat, Georgia. Be still. There's a whole lot of background there which I'm not going to go into on the YouTube video, but wow, there's a story. So this little book is getting popped in here. Something that I might do to this, which I actually did over here, the tuck spot on this side where I have that piece of paper with the here we go, I'll peel that off, with the blank on the back that I can write on. I found that it kept falling out, and I thought, oh my goodness, the last thing I want, and I really hope Kath Townsend is watching this, because you will just cringe and you'll know exactly what I mean. The last thing I want, because you know I carry this stuff around, and you know I write my little things in various spots, and I thought, oh my goodness, imagine if I'm doing my writing inside in the empty church one day, and then I go home, but somewhere along the way this falls out with my writing on it. We'll just have a moment of silence while Kath and I look at each other and just go okay, so I thought, all right, I'm going to be a little bit safer, and I've put a little bit of washi tape over it to stick it down, because I really don't want my journaling things to be falling out and, you know, being found and read. Okay, all right, so that's the back. I might do the same thing with this little booklet. We'll see how it goes. I have pulled out this little chipboard shape from Stamperia Mi Primera Illusion, I believe it's Spanish named, and it's a childhood / first Holy Communion collection. There's a girl collection and a boy collection, and this is from the girl collection, obviously. and I thought this would be absolutely perfect for my front cover. So I'm going to stick her on. Wonderful. And then I wanted to put some sort of title or something on it, and I was looking through my stickers wondering what to write, and I wanted to get something to do with prayer. And then I came across this sticker sheet that was sent to me by Kathy Lamb. Thank you so much, Kathy. I've been holding on to it for ages. As you can see, I've only used one. I am such a hoarder. It's terrible. It's, you know, I have something I like. I never like to use it because I've used it. But this month's retreat, Dear Jesus, Hear My Prayer, blah, 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 secret journaling, I thought, oh, you know what? This is perfect because they're multicolored, mind you, but I wanted something green to go over the pink because green. And here we have Jesus on a green sticker. And also on a green sticker, I pray. Now, is that just perfect or what? And I'm sort of going, no, I don't know. I don't know if it's how I want it. Maybe I want it like this. So I'll push that down. Okay, cool. And it's kind of looking a little bit empty-ish there. So I might just grab these Prima flowers. And I might just stick a little flower there in the corner. Great. And now I just need to get a few tags happening. I did a lot of this off camera. So what I've done is I've organized little tags and things to put into my tag pockets. So first of all, for the front pocket here, I actually cut out a piece of ready-made card. This was from an old Bo Bunny collection. So I cut it down to fit inside my pocket, and on the back I actually got a piece of single-sided paper, folded it in half, cut it to the size of the card, put a sticker in the center. So I now have a journaling spot. I can write on the front here, and then on the back I can open up this little 2-page booklet and write in there as well. Then I have my first little tag spot here, and all I've done is I've grabbed these ready-made tags. These are from Kaiser Craft, but you could get them all different brands. They're just made out of craft cardstock, and I inked around the edge, put a bit of funny wool or yarn through the tag hole, and that just slides in here. So that's another little journaling spot there. Then my other top loading tag pocket, I've done the same thing, another pre-made card. This time I put this funny scraggly purple coloured yarn through it, and that's coming in here. So I've got these little raggedy bits hanging up the top, which I really like. And then the only one left is this side loading pocket. Now I just cut a piece of card a little bit smaller than the size of the panel, made sure that it would fit in well. And what I did is I just grabbed a couple of stamps. One says urgent and one says handle with care. They're from a Tim Holtz Stampers Anonymous stamp set. Mail Art CMS 339. It's got all these shipping labels all over it, which are great. So I used those, and what I did is I actually inked them up, and then I stamped them a couple of times on some scrap paper before stamping them on here, because I did not want a really dark stamped image. And what I'm going to do, because it's going to be quite difficult to pull it in and out, I've just got a little bit of ribbon, and I'm sort of folding it in half, but kind of skewed like this. And I'm going to put it here in the center, and using my tiny attacher, I'm just going to staple it on. And then I'll cut these ribbon pieces a little bit. Okay, oh, that's all right. And then I'll pop that in here. See, that can go all the way in now, and when I want to pull it out, I can just pull the ribbon, and that will make the card come out. So this is it, my little crossover project, the God's Refrigerator February 2021 online faith art retreat. This is so many words, oh my goodness. Dear Jesus, Hear My Prayer, Secret Journaling Revisited for the third time, with a bit of a crossover with the 2021 Lent creative project, also run on my Facebook group, God's Refrigerator. Now, if you want to join us on either of those projects, or just to join the group and share your art and make some new friends, come on over to God's Refrigerator, knock on the door, answer the secret question, and we will let you in. Until next time, thank you very much for joining me. Would love to see your versions of this little book, so please come over to the group or to my Facebook profile and show me your pictures. I will put all my social links down below as usual. Okay, and thank you very much for joining me, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.